This is Summit the board game. I have taken one of the suggested climbers to start with. I'm taking Vince Mirabelli of the United States as my climber. All the stats and the equipment are what is suggested by the game. So a medical kit, a carabiner. I'm also taking I want a shovel is what I think I want for my starting. Usually it's a first player token. I'm going to use a shovel so that I can replace one tile at any point in the game. My 3 starting tiles that I drew are right here. I'm at base camp, ready to go. We're on the trying level, so chill is the easiest, second easiest, middleweight, getting hard, really hard, not doing that one right now. That's certain death for a new player. So we will begin our climb now. And on my turn, I can take one of 4 actions. I can move my current speed. My current speed is 5. I can skip that to draw new tiles. So if all 3 of these suck, I can throw them away, try to get 3 more. I can try to remove any condition that I might have, or I can resupply from my Sherpas. So I have 2 Sherpas right now. They have full gear. These were randomly drawn. I have a flask with maps and charts, and then I have a crude sled and webbing. So the crude sled's kind of cool. After I descend up to 4 after moving, descend up to additional 4 trail points. And I could get hurt because I'm basically taking a crazy sled down the mountain that I just climbed up. So we're gonna have half movement to start. So we'll call it, doesn't say if it's rounded up. We'll call it rounded up to give me a little bit of an advantage. So let's just go ahead, start there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 to there. So that is my first turn. The time will go up. Now the bad part. Not bad at all. 1 snow. 1 snow causes me to lose 1 blanket. I need to get my snow track up and ready to go. Yep, so 1 required. So that will put me down to 8. Once I get to 7, my speed will increase to my max speed. So, next turn, draw a tile. I'm just taking them randomly out of the box. I have bad tiles. So these are slower movement. So this would be pretty much everything. This is thin air. I don't know that I want to, well, we can do thin air now. So this is 1, 2, 3. When I enter the tile, I need to use oxygen. So down to 3 oxygen. I will then roll the event dice. And we are going to get an event card in 2 snowflakes. So time track, event card. Event card says stomach bug. Keep this card face up in front of you. At the end of your turn, lose a health or a blanket. Okay. That is not good. So to remove this, I'll have to skip my movement to get rid of it. 2 snowflakes. So that's 1, 2 on my blankets, which lightens my load, so my speed goes up. Luckily I have these Sherpas because I'm definitely going to need to restock from them. So next turn, draw back up. Thin air again. Could go here to give myself some more options. 1, 2. No, that doesn't make sense. Let's go like that. 1, 2, 3, because I'm still at half movement. I will lose an oxygen down to 2. Now I will redraw a tile. Low oxygen. We're going to move this up. We'll be at full speed the next turn, which is very good. And I will we'll roll some dice. Event card and snow, so we'll move down 1 blanket. Draw an event card. Weather permitting, roll the weather die. Lose your next turn if you roll a double snowflake or a blizzard. Okay. So we will roll that. Yay, we don't lose our next turn. So that is good. And what do we want to lose? Let's take a hit to the health for my stomach bug. All right. Let's go like that. 1, 2, 3. I have 2 movement left. We went onto there, so I'm going to lose an oxygen. And then we'll go like this. 2 movement left. 4, 5. These ice tiles just are harder to move on. Oh boy, all ice. So, roll the event dice. 2. 1, 2, down to 3. Then we will, no event, thankfully. We're going to take a damage for my stomach bug. And for this turn, I think we're going to resupply. We're getting low on blankets. So let's take 1, 2, 3, 4 blankets from my purple Sherpa. So they'll go down to 2. My speed will move down 1 because I went over my weight limit again. And then we will roll the event dice. 1 snowflake isn't bad. Down to 6. Time passes. Next turn. One, 2, 3, 4. 5. Big dice roll. Oh, 1 snowflake. So we'll spend a blanket. And then, unfortunately, another event card. Exposure. Lose 3 health or miss your next turn. Ignore this card if you have snow goggles or extra layers. Let's lose 3 health. 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to discard my med kit to gain back 1, 2, 3. Go back up to 5. I will then lose a blanket for my stomach bug, and I already resolved that. Time passes. Draw 2 tiles. All right, much better. One, 2, 3, 4. 5. losing oxygen. I will lose a blanket for my stomach bug. One more blanket for the snow, and an event card says, keep this card face up at the end of your turns. Lose a health or oxygen. Discard upon reaching a camp or using the med kit or that drug. So I'm trying to see if there's anything worth getting from my Sherpa. I think I missed this. Should be about there. We're almost to the peak, but then we have to make it back down. We're low on oxygen. We're low on blankets. Well, let's draw up, see if we get anything good. So that would be an oxygen. I'd be getting dangerously low on oxygen. I think we're gonna skip movement to resupply from a Sherpa. So let's resupply blankets. We're gonna go from 2 to 7. Down 1 movement point. Roll dice. So we're gonna lose 1, 2, 3 blankets. Then we'll go back up. 1 for each of my sicknesses, 1 for the snowflake. Event card. Ignore if you have no Sherpa. Your Sherpa and one of your other Sherpa may each gain up to 2. Oh, so that's good. So Sherpa gets 2 blankets, up to 7. And 1 other Sherpa. So he's already full, so he'll gain 3. So there we go. All right, time. My next turn, I'm just going to discard and redraw tiles. See if we get anything a little bit better. Not really. 2 thin air, 1 easy movement. Roll the dice. 1 snow, no vent. So I'm gonna lose 3 blankets. 1, 2, 3, down to 1. I'm kind of stuck here because of these sicknesses. So on this turn, what do we do if we don't have a blanket? That's food, not a blanket, sorry. So I'm gonna get rid of the stomach bug for my turn, and then I will lose food, which will make me sick, which will decrease my speed. Roll the event dice. Blizzard, so that moves up 1 on the blizzard tracks. That's not horrible. But I will take health 1, and from there, and 1 oxygen. So we were doing really good, and now things have suddenly come to a halt to resupply. So let's resupply food. I'm going to take all 7 to go up to 8. We'll be moving pretty slow. What else do we want? We're gonna take the webbing from him as well. That is gone. We'll roll the dice. event card. So this goes down, which will increase this for food. Altitude sickness will give me a damage. Event card. Re-roll both dice. Choose your preferred outcome. We'll just keep it the way. So just one more food. Because I don't think I want to take another event card there. So can we move now? Can we do something? Let's do something. I don't have oxygen, but that's fine. So I've got 5 movement. Who needs oxygen? Let's go there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know if I can do that. Don't think I can do that. The hard part of how to place these tiles so that you can actually connect to the top. One, two. How do we connect here? Had this happen in other games where getting the puzzle of putting the last couple pieces in. So that's 2 movement. You go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that way. Take an oxygen, which I don't, so take a damage. And I don't have any med kits left, so I'm getting injured. That's what we'll do there. This is not going to end well. Consume a food, no event. Did my altitude sickness. Next turn, we're going to get rid of this card. Roll the dice. So, Sunny. Don't have to consume food. Event car, advance the time of day by 1 hour. It's getting late now. I only got 3 more hours of sunlight. So I think we're going to resupply again instead of move. And I am going to resupply 3 oxygen. Move 4. So 1 food, which will move me up 1 more spot. An event card. Event card. Keep this card face up. No one can enter a tile that you occupy and vice versa. Huh. I'm surprised that's in here for this version. All right. Back to movement. Boy, this is bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we entered a little oxygen, so that will come down. Roll the event dice. 2 food. Down to 2 left. Advance the day. Draw up my tiles and see what we get. I'm going to discard and redraw because these are all horrible. All right. Time marker goes. An event card and a snow. End Sherpa. Each Sherpa with at least 1 food may gain up to 2. So that has none. That's full. No effect. Lose a food. I'm hurting here. I feel like I'm on a mountain that I'm going to die on. One, 2. I don't think I can use that one. Boy, oh boy. One, 2, 3, 4. Oh. Five. I'm gonna have to hopefully use my shovel or something. All right. Consume a food, I have none. So I'm gonna get hurt there. Oops, wrong one. Blizzard, 2 more food. 1, 2. In an event card. So it's like a resupply token. That's going to go on my current tile. And every player can gain. I'm going to use it right away and gain 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. My movement's almost nothing. And it's half of nothing. So let's see what we can do. Trying to remove a tile with my shovel. I want to use that one-time ability to see if I can make something work, pull something out of my butt here. This is gone, I used it. I'm going to use my Cabineer as well to increase my movement to 4 this turn. And now the puzzle of how I connect these ropes to the top. I don't know that I can. Even with removing one, everyone's going in a bad spot for me. These are all middle. They're all going middle. I need to change that middle one. So this is the issue, is I need to be able to connect it through there somehow, but I'm not seeing a clear path on how I can actually, even with removing with my shovel, I don't know that I'm going to be able to get connected. And that is why I'm horrible at this game. I've run into this issue multiple times, and even before this playthrough, I told myself, don't do that again and get stuck where you can't attach ropes to the peak and you just die in the middle. And I think that's what's going to happen. I think I'm going to die. I'm at one movement. I was banking on using my sled to fly down the hill after, but I just can't. I can't piece this together, and I'm going to look up the rules to see what you can do about placing other tiles pre, or if you have to just place them one at a time and can't see how they connect, because that pretty much killed me. And I'm just seeing what other options are here. 1, 2, 3, so that's going down. 4. I'm just doing a brief cheat to see if it's even possible. Not that way. I just don't, they always, the rope's always coming in the middle. I have to take that into effect, but I'm just gonna lose and die stranded on the mountain. Very, very anticlimactic way to finish this game, but it's a challenging game to me. Like, usually I do good with this type of stuff, but the puzzle aspect of it, and you don't know what tiles you're going to get. So you may not get one that goes straight in the middle, and you may get the one that goes on the sides. And I think this is the type of tile you want for the peak. And then a lot of them have the middle where you can come down. So I think I'd take the approach of going to middle and not when I begin. I think you just kind of got to keep your options open as you traverse the mountain. So when you get up close, you can leave room, because you know a lot of them are going to have the middle right here. You're going to have a middle knot, and you'll have the knots on the edge. So you know how you can place up here. So you kind of need the triples, which there's plenty of triple ones like that. But even this one would work. But once again, I am horrible at this game. That's why I keep playing it. I do think it's fun. I've not played this co-op yet. This game is relatively new. I do have the Yeti expansion, which I'll try, but it's a fun game. It's challenging. I enjoy it. I'm horrible at it. Hope you enjoyed.